Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of the Broc and Dawson Podcast. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of introduce you to what we're doing here. I really want to move away from what we've been doing with the podcast. I want to move more towards interviewing people. I want to have guests on regularly, like most of the time, and mostly people who are creative. I want to start getting this atmosphere of creativity and getting these people on and building this community of creativity, of creators. And today we had Gabe Cook on. I had an awesome conversation. You guys should definitely keep listening and keep watching, dude. He's one of the most talented people I've ever met. He just does crazy stuff. He has a crazy personality, just a weird thinking brain. He doesn't really think. Like, he has a very entrepreneurial way of thinking. Just listen to the podcast. He's awesome. But yeah, I have a lot more people lined up that I want on the show. Mostly creative people that are around my age, that are trying to make short films, YouTube videos, music, literally anything, dude. Just trying to create in general. I want those people on and just talk to them and try and just promote creativity just in general, you know? So if you guys know anybody that would want to be on here, if you know anybody that is doing something just out of the box that would want to be on the podcast, please hit us up. Like I said, we have people lined up, but dude, the more the merrier, you know? Never enough boys on here, so okay. I'll let you guys go to the podcast. It's a great conversation. Thanks for listening, guys. Love you. Bye. What's up, everyone? Are you sick and tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Then you came to the right place, all right? We have Gabe Cook on the show right now, dude. Gabe, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Gabe was like my childhood best friend for like a couple years in elementary school.
Oh, yeah.
We were just like, I was always over at his house playing freaking Wizards 101, dude. I remember watching Man vs. Wild at your house all the time.
For real?
Yeah, dude, I don't know why. I have weird little memories in my brain.
Yeah, dude, I was obsessed with that show.
Seriously? So I didn't just make that up? That's dope.
No, seriously, I used to watch it like all the time.
That's good to know that I'm still sane. That's awesome. Okay, so Gabe's one of these people that's just a super creative dude, and he's just into making a bunch of stuff. I don't even know he just does everything. He does music. He has clothing line. He does some dope art. So I just want to we're just here talking to our boy, you know, just going to talk to him about the creative process, the life, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how it all goes down.
Yeah, how it all goes down, dude. The behind the scenes, the movie magic of what happens. So first of all, just can you just describe what you do essentially?
Yeah, so I do a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what I do. So yeah, like you were saying, I make music. I have a clothing line. I do a bunch of art stuff. Yeah, basically with the art stuff, I make like profile pictures and just these weird random little pictures. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, they're dope, dude. I just want to know what got you into all this stuff. Like for me, the creative stuff in my life I've known since literally 6 years old. I've just wanted to make stuff. So is there a time in your life that just kind of stuck out to you where you were like, yeah, I want to make stuff that gives you pride?
Yeah. I think when I moved to South Carolina, really, because since I've been homeschooled, I literally have so much time on my hands.
Yeah.
Because I get done with school so fast. So, yeah, probably when we first moved here. And then I get my school done at 1 o'clock. And after that, I'm on social media all day, way too much. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok and stuff. So most of my stuff, all the stuff that I get comes from that. But yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to do out of all the ventures you're in, out of all the little pots your hands are in?
I think probably music and clothing. It's hard to pick though. I think music and clothing are probably my two favorite right
Dude, your song,
Oh, dude, that thing is fire.
One More Ride,
now.
dude, when I first heard it, I was like, because most of the time when you think of SoundCloud, like music and rap, you just think of this, I don't know, just garbage.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
I just like, I was not even, every time I hear it, even today, like every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh, dude, this is fire. What is this? And I'm like, dude, this is Gabe's song. That's
I know,
so sick.
I haven't listened to him forever, but I feel like a one-hit wonder. I've tried to make songs and stuff. I didn't even think it was that good when it first came out. I was so scared to even release it.
That's
But
how all artists are, though.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've tried to make stuff, and I'm still trying right now. I have like a few drafts that I've been working on, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even know how that one happened. That one kind of just happened, and then I was like, oh, that wasn't half bad, but
Were you just like messing around, or what was the process making the song?
yeah, I literally was just messing around. Like I have an app on my phone called Volco, and it does all the auto tuning stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just messing around with that, and I have some just cheap microphone headphones that I've been using. I just sat down, and you can plug in music, and you can sing along with it.
Yeah.
So I was just messing around with that. I was like, that'd be pretty cool if I could make a song. So I started just writing random lyrics. The song is basically about the summer of 2019, last year's summer.
Yeah.
And so I just wrote a bunch of random stuff in it with a bunch of little snippets and stuff. But yeah, just messing around really. I wasn't even trying to make like a banger or anything. It's kind of just like a side thing.
Bro, that's so cool though, because like those programs are so basic, and like the fact that you can make something that sounds so good through that is crazy to me. Because like there's so many,
thank you.
like even celebrities that make stuff right now, it sounds awful, and they have professional recording studios.
I don't know if it's that great, but
it was pretty good.
Dude, it was better than, I've tried to make music. I still want to make music. It's something I want to get into eventually. I just don't have time, but I'll open up like Cakewalk or Ableton, and I'll just look at it, and there's these programs that the professionals use, and I can't even begin to.
Oh, I know.
It's insane, dude. You have to learn so much. So I think if you can do something good with a basic program, with what you're given, with like what you can afford, that's like that's like the biggest test of creativity.
Oh yeah.
Like for short films, one of the biggest things is when you're starting out, you don't have a budget, and one of the biggest tests if you can actually make a movie is if you can make it with what you're given, like what you have.
Yeah.
So that's cool, man.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd be able to make a song with like the big programs. I feel like I get too overwhelmed. That it's crazy easy. Like I'll just find a beat on YouTube, and then I'll message the guy, or he usually has a website that he sells his stuff on.
Yeah.
And you can buy the rights to it. So that's what I did for that song. I bought the rights to it, and it was only like $24 or something. I was like, I'll do that.
Yeah, dude, those beats. I'm subscribed to some of those beat maker YouTube channels. Some of them are so good.
Yeah, some of the ones are crazy these days. Like there's a dude on TikTok who just made a song, and everyone's going crazy off of it. And I found his exact the song that he got off YouTube, and I was like, dang, if I only would have found this like 3 months before he did.
Yeah, actually, the intro to this podcast, I forgot to play it because I am ADD, bro. But it's actually one of those beats. They're just like, have you seen those? Like, it'll be like a Tyler the Creator type beat, or like a type beat kind of video.
Yeah.
Some of those are really good and accurate.
Yeah, some of them for real are.
It's crazy, dude.
That is.
But yeah, one of the things I've always been fascinated by is production, just producing songs.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like, I don't even know. To make a beat, to make music in general, just something my brain isn't really capable of right now. I've tried. It's just like, I don't think that way. I can't just, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
impressive. I tried messing around with like GarageBand, and I made like this guitar beat. It wasn't like half bad, but it's still like nothing compared to what people are putting out.
Well, it's like you gotta think about it. If you feel like super small and like you're too simple, most of the people that are big right now aren't even doing it themselves. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Like the production is all handled by other people. There's very few people that are hands-on in the production and the writing. Like most of them are just actors, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Like Lil Tecca, I was watching a video with him, and he had someone make the beat, and he just got it through Dropbox, and then made a song like that next week to it.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't really compare yourself to the giants, I guess. You just gotta compare yourself with who you were yesterday and what you made last week and everything like that. Just try and better yourself, you know?
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. So like with your pictures, your art, the cash page thing.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to talk about that? Because that is the coolest. Just having your art noticed by somebody that you really respect. Just talk about that.
Yeah, that was so crazy. So, Cash Page, I don't even know where I found out about her. She had a few songs that were like on TikTok, and I looked her up, and I thought she was like crazy, like pretty, and I low-key had a crush, high-key had a crush on her, and I was like, dang, what can I do? And I just started messing around with pictures, like how we got into the art stuff. I saw someone on TikTok do it. And so I did it, and then I was like, maybe I should make one for her. Like, and this was like my second one I've ever done, I think.
Yeah.
And I did one for her, and then she released an album after I did it, and it was like the day after. And so I remember it was like 12 o'clock at night. I just finished it, and I posted the picture, and I tagged her in it. And then I saw it on her story, and she's like, dude, I love this. This is crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh. I can't believe this even saw it. Like I was geeking out. I was going crazy. Yeah. And then she sent me a video of her talking in like the back of this Rolls Royce, and she was like, "Dude, thank you so much. This picture's sick. I love it so much." And then I thought I was dying, dude. It was crazy.
That's gotta be one of the coolest feelings.
That is so
cool. She's like one of my biggest inspirations. Like I love her music and stuff, and to get that, like I was freaking out.
Yeah, that's gotta be. Just the craziest feeling is I've always, like, one of my goals with all this stuff is just to be noticed by, like, a creator that I really respect. If that ever happens, dude, I will be on cloud 9. I just can't even imagine that feeling.
Yeah, I remember you freaking out when, like, Trahan reposted your story.
And that was
dude, I saw that. That was so sick.
That made me so happy, dude. I still have not recovered. But it's like, that wasn't even for something that I did, like, creatively. That was just me dressing up. If it was something that I made and, like, was proud of, and then he noticed that and said that was dope, dude, that's next level. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like when it happens, it's so validating. Like, when you get something like that, you're like, dang, dude, like, this is crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. Just the validation of somebody that is, like, high up in the industry, I guess you could say. That's kind of a cringy term, but somebody that's high up and successful actually appreciates something that you made. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's way crazy.
Were there some other people that noticed your stuff that you did for them? I'm pretty sure, wasn't there a guy that put it as his profile picture for a while?
Oh, yeah. So most of my stuff I've been doing is through TikTok, and there's this kid named Chris Daniels, and he was really big on TikTok for a minute. And I did a picture for him. He's like, dude, can you send me this, like, the full photo? I was like, yeah, sure. And then he just puts it to his profile picture on his Instagram, his TikTok, on his, like, everything he switched it to. And I was freaking. I was like, are you serious? And I didn't even think it was that good of a picture. And it was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's changed it now, and I was like, dang. But I had my minute there. I had my second of fame.
Did he give you credit for that too, at least?
Yeah, he gave me credit. He was super nice about it. And that dude's crazy. Like, he's giving me so many hookups to different people. Like, through him, I've reached there's like a group called the Crackheads on TikTok, and I've done a picture for almost like every single one of them just through him. He's like referred me to so many people, so that alone was absolutely crazy. But
you said people were hitting you up, like higher up people on TikTok were hitting you up to pay you for pictures too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Like, these are people who I've like watched on TikTok, who are on the For You page like constantly. Yeah. And I got a DM from this dude. I did one for Riley Hubatka, and she reposted it, and she's crazy. Like, she has, I don't even know how many millions of followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
So she reposted it, and she doesn't repost anything. And I saw my thing on there, and I just went insane. And then this other dude who I watched on TikTok hit me up and was like, hey, can you do a picture like you did for Riley? And I was like, what the freak is going on? Are you serious? And I was like, heck yeah, I'll do a picture. And he's like, all right, sweet. And so I had one done in like the next 45 minutes that he asked me to do it.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you serious? I thought it was going to be like at least a week. And so I was like, and so he has referred me to some people, but that was crazy.
That's really awesome.
That is awesome. It shows just one thing that you do. If you get out there and people like what you do, then man, that shoots you off fast. That's crazy.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, I went from having done one person to like I've done so many people, but and the crazy thing too is I never thought like I could get like people have started paying me to do it now. And I'm making some money off of it. So I just that fact alone, I was freaking out about.
Yeah, dude, that's super crazy, honestly.
Yeah, when you can get paid to do the stuff you love, that's when you know you're in the right spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my only goal is to just I don't even care if I'm rich and famous with this podcast. All I want is just to be able to live comfortably doing what I like to do. I don't care about really anything else.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate level of success for me.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So do you want to talk about Grande? Because there were some interesting things with Grande that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So tell us how that came about. And
yeah. So when I moved out here, I got super into surfing and stuff. Like, and I didn't, like, moving from Utah, I didn't have, like, any surf clothes or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking to buy some stuff, but I didn't want to buy any brands. So that's when I started to want to make my own clothing.
Yeah.
And I made Grande, and it was kind of like a surf skate kind of East Coast based brand thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started making T-shirts. I started making swimsuits and stuff, and I sold a few to my friends and stuff. And that was super fun to do. Like, I got my own, what's it called, vinyl cutting machine.
Yeah.
And I started like making all my own stuff. And then recently, I haven't been doing it as much. I kind of put it on pause. But yeah. Kind of started my own little makeshift clothing company, I guess.
That was pretty sweet, dude. You need to come out with some more stuff because I need to cop some.
Yeah, I've kind of put Grande on hold, but I've been working on. I haven't told anybody about this.
Oh, really?
I've been working on like
exclusive right here, bro.
Yeah, so exclusive. Yeah. No. I've been working on doing like what do you call it? Like higher end clothing, like sewing your own clothes. Like I started sewing. Like I suck at sewing, but I started making like. What's it called? Can't think of the word. Like one pieces, like that nobody has. Like there's this Gucci hoodie that I thought was absolutely crazy. Like there's no way I'm gonna pay like $700 for that hoodie. Yeah. So I basically took the design that was on the hoodie and put on a pair of shorts, and I like sewed and made like this one piece. Yeah. And so that's what I've been doing is like making just custom clothes.
That's sweet, dude.
That is super sick.
I just like how your brain just works that way. Like you were telling me that I don't know if you were like running low on money with Grande, but you went to the DI, or not the DI, but a thrift store and got like some sneakers for super cheap, which Talene does all the time too. Mm-hmm. Talene's one of those sneakerheads, and you just tell it. I don't want to tell your story.
Yeah, so I do this. I still do this today. I didn't have like a job or anything because when I started Grande, I think I was like 15 or something, and I went to one Chick-fil-A interview and didn't get hired, and they were like, "Please don't come back." So after that, I had to. And no, I never got more pleasure.
Are you serious?
It was bad. Yeah, I don't even know what that was about. It was the weirdest interview of all time. But anyways, so I started looking up ways to make my own money, and I really like sneakers. I started getting into sneakers, and so I would go to the Goodwill, and I would find these like Air Jordans or Nike Air Force Ones and stuff, and I started looking into the different shoes and how much they cost and like how valuable they were. And then I was just going in one day. I had no idea like what I would find because you never know what you're gonna find. But I found a pair of Jordan Concord 11s. They were like the retro OG,
Celine's
and they
having
were
a freaking meltdown right now.
Yeah, they were crazy, and I sold them for like $400 on eBay, and I was like, what in the world? And so yeah, I've just been doing that. Like I found some, they're called Nike Prestige like 3s or something. I sold I think 4 pairs of shoes this week, just from Goodwill.
This week?
But
dang.
Yeah.
You're just an entrepreneur at heart. That's dope.
No, I'm broke at heart. That's what.
No, dude, you seriously, this is literally any story of any entrepreneur.
Yeah, dude,
they
that's
always
the
do
hustle
stuff
story.
like this. You're trying to find stuff to make you money in an easy way or to solve problems. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I found some pretty cool stuff at Goodwill. So that's basically what I've been doing.
I need to go to your Goodwill because I go to Ross for mine, and I mean I find stuff, but it's hard. I mean we live like 45 minutes away, so I don't go very often. But
yeah,
I maybe make $30 to $40 on a pair of shoes at a time normally. I mean I about double my profit every time, but it's hard to find a good pair of shoes. So finding those shoes at Goodwill is insane.
I know in the Ross in St. George, like in Utah, they're so much better than the Ross out here. Like during the summer I was there, I found some Air Max 97s. I found some crazy shoes that were like $30, and I was like, what the heck? And out here they have like Fila's and like New Balances and stuff, and I was like, what is this? Anyway, the ones out there are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
But you just
really
have to
crazy.
find the shoes.
The thing I hate though is that Ross, normally you find the really good rare stuff at like size 14 or something. Like I found these shoes for $30 at Ross the other day that normally sell for like $120, but they were size 14 and they're never going to sell at all.
Yeah, exactly. And it's hard to like get there when they get restocked and stuff because people pillage it and they take way more than they need. But
yeah, that's really cool that you do that because Goodwill, I wouldn't think Goodwill would have that much crazy stuff, but man, those are some good finds.
Yeah, it's super hit and miss. So like, I'll usually find a bunch of crazy shoes all at one time. Like when somebody's just gone through their closet and just thrown everything to Goodwill. I found Jordan Retro 1s, and then I found Concord 11 lows just like 2 days ago, but they were like sitting right next to each other. And there'll be days when I go in and there's nothing. So I'll usually find a bunch of shoes like together.
Dang, I just need to go there just so I can get some shoes for myself, honestly.
I have a crazy collection.
Yeah, I've always wanted to build up my collection. I'm really into shoes, but the problem is I don't have the money to get the shoes.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's crazy expensive.
Oh yeah, especially if you want those rare ones, you're spending $300 plus every time.
Do you have any Yeezys?
Not yet. I want the Yeezy Wave Runners. Those are, oh my god.
Those are sick. I've tried to go on so many Yeezy drops, but I swear, Yeezy and Nike, I've never had any success on, ever. I've tried so many times, and I've just given up at this point.
I think the only shoe that I bought brand new was Air Force Ones. Like, Air Force Ones is just my base shoe. Like, I wear those every day. And those are the only ones I buy brand new. Other than that, all my other shoes are from. Yeah. I'll either trade them with my friends or I'll get them at Goodwill.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Air Force Ones, I mean, they're always just a good, nice shoe. I hate how it's becoming like standard now kind of a thing.
Yeah, like all the white girls everywhere are wearing Air Force Ones.
I think they look cool, but yeah, I'm one of those people that just my personality is like if everyone else has them, you can't get them or you're a dork.
Yeah.
But I think they're so cool looking.
Yeah, and I mean, the people who were wearing them before are the ones who knew they were cool, but now everybody's just trying to jump on the bandwagon.
And it's the disrespect of the shoes. Like you gotta keep them clean too. Like they're creasing the shoes, they're wearing them in the. I don't know. It's just upsetting.
Bro, we need to start a shoe rights activist movement.
Yes.
Treat your shoes with respect. I'm wearing the freaking Gucci Puma slides right now, bro.
Gucci Pumas
camera. I'm wearing the Gucci Pumas that I got at Ross for probably like $11. I'm freaking.
Hey, those are the best kind. Those last forever though.
Yeah, hopefully.
I got the Ultra Boosts on right now. I mean,
Ultra Boost, bro.
Dang.
The ones that were popular in like 2016 and now nobody wears them anymore. That's why I have them.
I wish
like
I was a person that could, I wish I was a person that could like identify that something was gonna be cool before it was cool, so I could like kind of start the trend. You know, I'm just never one of those people that's on the train early. So I just never hop on.
I swear that's how my sister is though. She had one of those, you know, those backpacks like the weird
the
Swedish
little backpacks.
Yeah, she had one of those like 4 years ago. It was crazy and so many different things. She started so many trends in enterprise too.
Yeah,
and I just don't get how she can do that.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm wearing my beanie like this.
New trend?
I'm just trying to make a new trend, bro.
Summer beanies? I mean?
Summer beanies, bro. Wear them on top. Above the ears, roll them up super thin, so it's just like barely on top of your head. Yeah.
Have you seen Marco on YouTube? He customizes stuff.
No, I remember you telling me about him though.
Yeah, he's one of the kids on YouTube who's like popping off right now. But he's done some crazy stuff, and that's what kind of like you were saying. Like, I hate to jump on bandwagons and stuff and be the guy who's wearing there when they're wearing stuff, and I love like hypebeast brands like Supreme and Louis Vuitton and Gucci and stuff. Yeah. But I'd never pay like $700 for a shirt. So that's what I gotta show you. I gotta send you some of the pictures of the stuff that I've done. Like I have some Supreme boxing shorts that I made that like nobody has ever made. Like that's what I love so much about doing what I'm doing right now, because nobody's done this. Like nobody's made.
That's
like it's
so
a one
awesome.
of one piece. No one's wearing this right now.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that is sick. Because you're trying to make it exclusive, but at the same time, it still like looks like everything else in a way, but it's not.
Yeah. Or I'll see like a cool Louis Vuitton shirt on someone on TikTok wearing and be like, that was super stupid, but if I changed this, it would look absolutely dope. So I'll do that. But I gotta show you some of the stuff that I'm doing.
Yeah, dude, send me some pictures. That's sweet.
Definitely.
I'm one of those people. Yeah, like I just don't like to be in the crowd. Like my personality's always been, I'm just like almost rebellious. Like if the crowd is doing one thing, I almost have to do like the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So like when I try and buy clothes, I just try and buy like the weirdest clothes that I don't think anybody else is gonna buy.
No one else will watch it. Like stay away from striped shirts and tight skinny jeans.
Yeah. I just like
everyone's wearing.
I'm wearing some like, I don't know. I'm just trying to buy some weird clothes, and like the people I listen to, I buy their merch, and I know nobody else in like a 50-mile radius listens to them, and so I just I have to pick out that stuff.
I'll have to hook you up. I have to make some like weird looking
that'd be
Supreme shirt that no one would ever wear.
Awesome.
But that not an insult, like some stuff that would be.
I got you.
Yeah.
And I'll even pay you like $1,000.
No. I'm starting a movement. This is free. This is free, Brock. It's a movement.
Boxing shorts. I'll give you $1,000.
I would not accept that. The shorts, I literally got the shorts from Goodwill.
Yeah.
And then sewed like a thing on the bottom and on the waist where it says Supreme in the boxing shorts. They maybe cost me like $5 to make.
Dang.
Wait, so you sewed? How did you get the Supreme logo?
So with my the thing that I use for Grande, what I was making to use Grande, it's a vinyl cutter, and you can just cut out whatever you want, and it's not technically illegal unless you're selling it.
Yeah. I'm sure.
So So I cut that out, and then it's just a heat transfer, and I have like a t-shirt machine, and you just press down, and it transfers the design to whatever you want. So I like bleached some white jeans, and then transferred the Supreme logo on it, and then sewed the Supreme logo on like the waist part, and then like one cuff on the bottom right leg. It sounds super weird, but actually looks. I'm proud of it. It looks pretty dope.
It sounds pretty dope.
That's sweet, dude. Just the pure entrepreneurial spirit. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
That's like the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
I think you might.
Yeah.
What?
I think I might have that up.
Okay, Talene's got to go. Do you want to continue this? Because I got some more things we can talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't have anything going on. The coronavirus is keeping me inside.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Okay, yeah, but I got to head out, though. So it's been good talking to you, though.
Yeah, we'll have to show you some stuff, Dawson. But, yeah, that was cool to catch up with you.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll see you later, then.
All right, see ya.
Bye, Dawson. Have a good time. Okay.
Don't get sick.
Yeah, don't get sick. Gabe says don't get sick.
No promises.
Yeah, okay. So you mentioned earlier that Cash Page was one of your biggest inspirations. I'm just wondering, like, what are some of your who are some of the people that inspire you, both like in music and your clothes and just in general? Like, who do you look to for that?
I think one of my biggest is Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith, he's
Jaden Smith?
Yeah, he's so standoffish. Like, he's crazy. I've seen some of his music videos.
Yeah, like Icon, I've seen that. That aesthetic is beautiful. Restarted. Okay, we're back. Keep talking.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah, keep talking. Keep saying what you were saying.
I was going to say.
Jaden Smith.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, his Instagram's crazy. Like, all his pictures are connected together to make, like, one big picture on his Instagram feed. He, like, connects all the posts, and it looks super cool. But
yeah. Even just, like, his album covers.
Yeah, those are crazy, too. I remember,
so good.
I don't know what he showed up to. It was, like, I can't remember what it was. But he showed up dressed in, like, a suit. Yeah. And then he cut off all of his dreads and just was holding his dreads, like, on the red carpet, and it was taking pictures of him just holding his dreads. It was so weird, but I was like, well, that's different.
Those people are, like, my favorite people, just people that push boundaries and are just super outlandish and weird, because it just inspires people to just be themselves, you know?
Exactly. Like, even Billie Eilish, like, with the clothes that she wears, all of them are super baggy, super big. Like, everyone's like, why do you wear clothes that are that big? But it's, like, totally like a look. Like, that's totally her style, and I think it's so cool.
Dude, my biggest thing, I just want to promote everyone to just be themselves, dude, because I feel like people say they're themselves, but they're not actually. Like, they're holding back. And I just want to get a platform where I can express that belief, you know? Yeah,
exactly. Well, I feel like with me, I kind of hate when people copy me. Not like in a bad way. That sounds bad, but
no, I get you.
Like, I'll buy a shirt or something. Like, this happens to me all the time. Like, I'll buy a shirt, and then someone won't even tell me they like the shirt, and then I'll see them wearing the shirt, and they'll be like, yeah, look at my cool shirt. It's so dope. I was like, I was wearing that exact same shirt, and that's where you got it from. I gave you that shirt.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I started making, like, with my own clothes, so, like, literally no one else, unless they want to copy it, I guess. Like, unless they want to go through the work and sew it all and stuff.
That's an alpha move, bro. You're an alpha. Just don't want people copying your style, so you just create your own style that nobody can copy. That's dope. Freak, what was I gonna say? People just need to, like, get their own personalities, you know? It's just funny. Everyone tries to fit in. That's like the whole thing, like in an 80s high school movie, everyone's just trying to fit in. It's like, why?
Yeah, trying to fit in. Trying to get the cool hairstyle, the cool clothes, all the
Yeah, it's just boring, dude, you know?
Yeah, I was totally that way. Like, in middle school and early high school, I was totally that way. Like, I got the cool clothes, I got the cool shoes and everything, and then it just got so exhausting. I was like, this is just dumb now. I'm trying to keep up with this game that's never ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to try to be cool, and it's never going to be worth it.
Yeah, that's
so
like
it's easier to be yourself to just start off with, and then you can be cool in your own freaking way that no one else is cool.
Exactly. That's like the pinnacle. That's like the key age, like middle school, early high school. That's when you're trying to fit in, and that's when you're trying to get people to like you, and you're just like, I don't know. That's a weird age.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird age.
I was definitely like that too. I was just, I don't know. I would even adopt people's personalities. Like if I liked a certain girl, I would hang out with the people that she liked and just try and be exactly like them. And it's just like, dude,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Why even bother, dude? It's just like if people don't like you for who you are, you probably don't want to be around them anyways, you know?
Yeah.
What's the point?
If they get set off by one little weird thing about you, then there's going to be bigger problems than just trying to be their friend.
Yeah, dude. Just wearing a mask is just exhausting. Trying to wear a mask all the time.
Yeah, definitely is.
It just gets tiring.
You
gotta take off the mask once in a while, or all the time.
Yeah, that's what it's so cool about people who are just themselves. They're just like you were saying.
But that's hard, dude. It's a hard thing. I feel like I am myself pretty much. You know.
Yeah, dude, your Instagram pics. Like, I'll be scrolling through Instagram and see, like, all these people posing for pictures. And I'll see your pics, and they'll be, like, the freaking drippiest pics I've ever seen that are so sick. I literally show my mom your stuff. I'm like,
seriously?
This dude is... Yeah, I watch your YouTube videos, like, the chug video. Oh, my gosh. With Davis. Dude, I died. I watched that with my mom and dad.
Yeah.
It was literally... Oh, my gosh.
That was a pretty disgusting video, honestly. I didn't even know if I was going to put that part in where he puked. I was pretty scared, actually.
I'm glad you did. That was hilarious.
But yeah, wait, what were we even talking about? I lose my train of thought so fast. It's insane.
Well, I know. I think we were talking about different. Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like the people who are weird now, not now, the people who look really weird become like the cool people who everybody wants to be like.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know. People, dude. But now it's kind of becoming a trend to be different.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but then when that becomes a trend, then everybody...
Then nobody's different.
Yeah, it's like everyone's trying to be different, but it's all in the exact same way, you know?
Yeah, and all in the exact same way as trying to be cool.
Yeah, they'll just be like, oh, if you buy these kinds of clothes or if you listen to this kind of music, like literally the fan base that I resonate with, like the artists I listen to, that fan base is the pinnacle of people trying to be weird and different, but they're just the exact same as everyone else, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's a weird thing. It's a very specific, it's just be yourself, dude. It's crazy. And people that listen to music that they like don't actually like, and they say they like it because it's cool and different, it's like, bro, just shut up. Just listen to what you like.
Yeah, that happens with rap music all the time. Rap music is way too overplayed. Everyone's listening to the songs that everyone's listening to.
Yeah, like if you're listening to Young Gravy, if you like Young Gravy, dude, if you like Tekashi 6ix9ine, who cares? That's dope. Listen to him. But you don't have to be like, oh yeah, I just really love MF Doom and Mad Villain. Those are two people I like, so maybe I'm who I'm making fun of right now. But just like people try and be so sophisticated, and it's like, dude, just like whatever you like, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, with Tyler, the Creator, like, he's definitely like one of the different people, like one of the standoffish people who are who are freaking like legends today. Yeah. And everyone thinks he's weird, but like his golf brand is his LaFleur brand. LaFleur. Everyone's going crazy. Like everyone has a golf shirt. Everyone has LaFleur shoes and all their crazy stuff.
Yeah. But Tyler has been one of my biggest inspirations just in my entire life, probably ever since I found him. I found him like right around Flower Boy when that came out, so it was like November of 2017. And ever since then, dude, it's just been because he's just himself, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like that just inspired me as like, who cares what people think about you, you know?
Yeah, he literally wears like a wig and
Yeah,
like
Igor.
funky glasses and but it's dope.
Yeah, I dig it. It's like it's him, so like you can't.
Yeah,
you can't
he's
get
like
mad at
created
it.
his own vibe. Like he's created
It's
his
so
own.
weird.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you create your own vibe, but he did it.
Yeah, that's when you know you're on a different level, when you
Yeah.
have your own vibe.
And like, did you ever listen to Igor, his newest album?
I think I've listened to a few songs, but I haven't checked out his latest album.
Yeah, that album is like, I've never heard anything like it in my entire life. When it first came out, it was like, I didn't even like it at first. The first time I listened to it, I was like, I'm never gonna listen to it again. But then I did, and it's easily my favorite album of all time.
That's so dope. Yeah, that's what happened with James Smith. Like I heard one of his songs, and they were like so aggressive and so different. Like I can't remember what song it was. And then there was this one song of like hair cutter, like hair trimmers at first, and then he uses like the hair trimmers to create a beat, and I was like, dude, that is so sick.
Those are the
and
most
so
impressive
I've been
things.
obsessed with all of his albums, and
Yeah.
I think he's crazy.
I think Jaden's on a couple of Tyler's songs on Flower Boy. I know he's on one. I think he might be on a couple. But I like his whole vibe. Like even on those songs on Flower Boy, it's just like they just got vibes, dude. I gotta figure out how to make
they're crazy. You definitely have your own vibe. I know.
I just take everyone else's vibe and try and combine it into my own thing.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what art is, I think. You got to take what people have made, but then twist it to your own thing, you know?
Yeah, that's what I do all the time, especially with like clothes and stuff. Like I'll take something that somebody is wearing that perceived as cool, and then I'll switch it to make it like how I think it would be cool.
Yeah, that's actually funny that you brought that up. I was listening to, do you know who Quentin Tarantino is? He's like my favorite director of all time. But he's probably like one of the most famous directors. But anyways, he was just talking, and he was talking about how when he was growing up, he would watch movies, like he just watched movies all the time, and then he started thinking about like what he would change in the movies and what he would do different if he was making that movie, and that's like kind of what started him on the path to making his own movies. It's like that's just the things you got to think about. He took movies and then just twisted them into his own thing. It's a crazy thing. Creativity is not it's something you got to work on. Everybody's born with the capacity to be creative, but you got to like harness it almost.
Exactly. Yeah.
Utilize it.
Like I feel like everyone does that. Everyone says, "Oh, in the movie, if they did this, it would be so much better." Or, if the shirt looked this way, it'd be so dope. But nobody does anything about it. Nobody changes it to be like that. And I feel like if they did, there'd be so many more people who would be legends.
Yeah, it's like everybody in the back of their mind is always constantly critiquing everything. You know, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that song is fine," but it's like I would do this, and then it's okay to go do that. Go make your own song.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just think about it all day. You got to do something with it.
And who knows, man? Might take people places. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I got. I'm like semi-creative, but I'm not like full on creative yet. I got to figure out how to really harness it and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely get that. I feel like I've kind of like got the general idea, but I'm definitely not anywhere where I want to be.
Yeah. So, what are like your goals for everything that you're doing?
I don't know. I think, like you were saying, if I could get like a job or make a job for myself out of doing this stuff, like even becoming like a designer or like make crazy clothes for people or something like that.
Yeah.
Or what my dream to do would be like, I know everybody does this and this is probably so cringy, but I would want to make like my own like creative house, kind of like the Team 10 house, I guess, if you want to put it like that.
Yeah.
But get a bunch of like my best friends, like you would definitely be in the house.
For reals?
But just
that makes me feel good.
You'd be like the president of the company.
Heck yeah.
But make like this creative house where everyone can just make as much content as they want, like just go crazy and do whatever they want. You can just hang out with each other and just it'd be like a cluster of creative people.
Yeah.
And all in one. I don't know if that'd work out very well, but it sounds pretty fun.
That is literally, okay, like a month ago, I wrote a statement in my notes on my phone that was like my ultimate goal for my life, and that's genuinely what it was.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's like I wrote down I wanted. So you know how I have like the KG Collective?
Yeah.
And it's just like closed right now, but I want it to like the ultimate goal, like 10 years down the road. Maybe even longer, I don't know. I want it to be like just expand into just this media outlet where we can like take people like me and you who maybe are creative and have a vision and then supply them with the tools to make that vision happen and the platforms to like get their vision out there.
Dude.
And just bring a bunch of people. Like I want artists, filmmakers, musicians, podcasters. I want a whole like network and just into this one, I don't know. And not like I want them to have full creative control. Like I don't want it to be like some corporate where we have to filter everything people say. I just want it to be a place that can help people with creativity that want to take it to the next level and have the skill and just don't quite have the tools or the platform really to get it out there. That's my ultimate goal for my entire life, you know?
Dude, that would be absolutely like crazy.
That's funny we had the same idea.
I know, that'd be so cool.
That means it's destined, bro.
It's destined. We have to do it now.
We have to. There's no way out now.
Yeah, that'd be so dope.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like even with like David Dobrik.
Yeah.
Group that he has. He has like actors for friends. He has DJ Dylan Francis, like who performs at Coachella, and they go to some of his concerts sometimes and stuff. Like just have a bunch of like diverse people who are content creators. Just go like do as much as they want, or like just like you were saying, create whatever they want. Or But yeah, that'd be so dope.
Just like I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, with the podcast, like right now, I really want to shift, like, because the past 8 episodes we've been doing just kind of like talking about just like the world and stuff and random things, but I want to move more towards interviews like this with people who are just creative and who I think are like the next generation of creators, and really just start this like this group, like this atmosphere of creativity, this like, I don't know, just like have everybody, what's the word for it, dude? What's the word? I was thinking about it all day today so I could say it on this podcast, and I forgot the word. Just like this group of people, you know?
Yeah, dude, that'd be so dope.
So I plan on having a lot more guests and talking about this kind of stuff so we can all sort of help each other get to where we need to be, you know?
Yeah, dude, that would be awesome. I will definitely be listening on the next.
Heck yeah.
I'm glad I made it, dude. Like, I'm glad I made it on your list. Now that this is going down in history.
Are you kidding? You're top.
Yeah, right. When you get famous, I can say, hey, I was on his podcast like a billion years ago.
Bro, you were gonna be
to fame right there.
If one of us gets famous, the other one's coming with them. I'm sorry. That's just how it works.
Yeah, hey, if I get famous, dude, you're flying with me everywhere.
It's hand in hand, bro, right here. This is what I'm trying to create, dude. This is what I'm trying to make. And we'll get a bunch more people on the show that are also trying to do what we're doing. I've got people from all over the country, just like around our age, that are trying to make stuff and just like us. And I just want to create just that bond. Just get a group of people and just help each other and push each other. I don't know, man. That's just awesome to me.
I'm getting chills, dude. I'm getting so hyped.
That's how I was today, thinking about this podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I love this podcast, dude. Do you ever think about starting a podcast?
I have before, but I don't know. I'm not very good at being. I feel like you're great at being a director. I can't. I lose my train of thought way too much. I can barely answer questions.
Dude, when I'm on my own, like the last 2 episodes, Talene couldn't make it, and I was just here sitting talking to myself. Oh my goodness, the tangents, dude. But that's what podcasting needs to. That's how you make it long, bro. When you go on tangents and then just forget what you were even talking about, those are the best. Those are entertaining. But yeah, you should start a podcast, dude. I want more people starting podcasts. I don't know why. I would listen to them. You know, just want more content.
One day maybe.
Yeah, you got your plate's full right now.
Yeah, I'm working on some weirdo crap back here.
Some weirdo crap, dude. All right, should we wrap this up?
Sure.
It's been a good conversation, man.
Yeah, it has.
We're gonna have you on again, guaranteed.
For real?
Promise, dude.
Well, let's go. I made it twice.
Heck yeah, dude. You'll make it a couple times, trust me. It's all good, dude.
Do it. We should. Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Okay, well, do you want to like plug any social media that you have so people can go follow you?
Sure. I can't remember what I have. I think my Instagram is @GabeCrazy, and then I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Other than my TikTok, which is @GabeCrazy too. Basically, everything is @GabeCrazy. So you're gonna follow me.
What about your?
I don't know.
Your art Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's Goatees. It's GOATEYYS.
Okay, that's dope.
But yeah,
guys, go follow him because literally his art is the dopest. Dude, it's so sick. He made me some, and it's my podcast, or not my podcast, my YouTube profile pic and my channel art. I made it into some channel art.
I need to work on that. I can make it 10 times more dope.
It's so sweet, dude. Oh, it was so cool. I felt so honored.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me on your podcast.
Dude, thanks for coming on and talking.
Truly an honor.
Keep on rocking in the free world, bro.
I will. I'll try.
Keep being creative. Keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna get there, bro.
Hopefully I will. You too. You keep killing it on your podcast. Get some crazy people on here.
Dude, I'm trying. I'm lining people up right now.
That's so sick. I'm excited, dude. I'll be listening.
Dude, okay. We'll get out of here. Thanks for coming on.
All right. I'm signing off.
Everyone,
Lil G.
All right. See you, man.
See ya.
Thanks for listening, everyone. That was Gabe Cook. Go check out all his stuff literally right now after you finish this podcast. He's one of the most talented people literally I've ever met in my entire life. So, yeah, please go check that out, dude. Yeah, that's all I got. Stay safe from the coronavirus, guys. But if I hear one more person talk about it, I'm gonna stab you, okay? So don't talk about the coronavirus to me anymore. I've heard enough. We all have the same news cycle. I see all the things you see. Okay? I'm not out of the loop. I don't need to hear it 4 times from 4 different people. Do you think you're the only person with the news? Like, legitimately, do you think you're the only person with the news? No? Okay, then stop trying to tell me what I can clearly see on the news, dude. Thanks for listening. Thank you for listening, guys. Really is an honor. Like I said, go check out Gabe's stuff. Leave a review, leave a like, whatever. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and subscribe to the podcast. I love you guys more than anything. If you have any thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, hit me up about them. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Have a good week, guys. I love you. Have a good week. Let's play an outro because we didn't even play the... Play an outro, babies. Okay. Bye, guys.